So, short video on farms. There's a lot of players in our alliance that use farms at this point. Well, you should absolutely, but majority of them are doing quite a lot of things with their farms, and wanted to do a video to show how to do things so that you don't spend a lot of time, so that you don't work more in your farms than in your main account. So you can see that my farm here is level 15. It's just one of them, and in majority all of my farms are level 15. I'm not going to go higher with it because it's just not worth it. So I've spent only a minute or two every day on my farms. Let me show you what I do every day when I get to my farm, and then we're gonna walk around a bit to see, for you to see how I organize my farms. Now, what I do, I always go here to get all of the rewards that are waiting for me. Of course, I help all of my co-players in our alliance. I get heroes, of course. It's just worth it because the only thing I do with my farms is actually Thursday hero event when I get all of the diamonds that I need, and you can see that I have 27k diamonds here. So next I check all of my messages, battle reports, of course. Here you will quickly see if someone else was farming on your farm. Here additional reward, and from this point on what I do, I just send my trucks out to explore for 12 hours, and that brings quite a lot of resources, rewards in, and that's actually everything that I do with my farm. I don't do anything else. I even can't do anything else because, as you can see, I only have one APC, and if you check how many troops I have here, I do have some, but that's all I actually have here. I don't even do national missions. I did get to some point, let me check. Yeah, I'm at 12 at this point, and I'm just not gonna go higher because it's just not worth it. Now, electricity, you can see that in my case I produce more electricity than my farm needs it to operate. So what I did, I actually disabled all of the buildings that I don't need. I do have this one here because it's easier for me to get heroes exchanged for medals. And then of course my banks, my houses, everything except of course water. Every resource is at level 15 because I really want my farm to produce as much as possible. But in the case of water, that's just not needed. Then we get to our warehouses. Now you can see that some warehouses are disabled. Let me show you why. It's they take electricity and you just don't need them. Now, if we check, let's say wood, I have 4 million space for wood right now. So if I enable level 1 warehouse, I only get 6 million, and my farm is never producing this much. Even over SVS, or let's say kill event weekend, when I'm shielded with my farms, I don't get over 4 million of wood, or I don't get over 10 million of iron, or I don't get over 9 million of fuel. So you can just disable level 1. And as you can see, of course, water and electricity are not even finished level 1 warehouses because, again, I just don't need it. Now, you can see that whole farm is actually connected just with one single road, and this is this one here. So if I disable this one, the whole farm is disabled and it will not produce any resources or consume any electricity and so on. So the main idea behind it was when things in our state were not yet as friendly, let's say, as they are in this moment. So At that point, I've disabled the roads so that when I was not online, my farms were not producing anything. So whoever hit them didn't get much out of it. So that's actually it. And as you can see, just to get the rewards, to get heroes, and to put your workers to explore, it actually takes less than a minute. And I have 16, I believe, farms at this point, and I don't even spend 15 minutes altogether on them every day. And I get quite a lot of resources out of it. So yeah, that's it about the farm. So any other question, just message me. It's totally not a problem. Have a nice one, and bye bye.